a lot more jab in this matchup.
And that's good. I honestly think you probably should be using them against Game & Watch too, but...
Yeah, but either way, this is losers finals. It is a best of 5 set. Winner is going to go on to fight Mr. Schroeder, I believe.
That sounds about right, man. And it'll be an interesting set. Scorch, not shy at all when it comes to sitting back, twin dashing, canceling it into shields.
Yeah.
A very interesting option that Sonic gets.
You kind of have to be careful because Rosalina can do things like that in this matchup where she just calls you out on your option and you do eat a lot of damage. Sonic, not the best character in the game at landing at all.
No, by no means. He is, however, quite good at getting out of combos.
Yep.
That spring does come out frame
If you
2,
call that spring, though, you can actually
you can get some good damage out of it. He's not in free fall, mind you, but...
In that exact scenario, if you just know that he's already used his spring, you can kind of read where he's going very easily. Similar to how you can kind of read if Sheiks have already used their bouncing fish or Zero Suits have already used their down Bs.
Their recoveries become a lot more linear and easier to punish. Yeah. And I like that option for Stigmata with downer. If he had gotten a spike, that would have closed out the stock, but unfortunately, he wasn't really in a good spot to get it.
He's looking for huge damage here. Gets the air dodge read. Almost gets the down air.
So you do have some info on that up B, and Scorch using it to get past Stigmata there. Smart move. Looking not too hot in percent, though. Oh, man, going in for a grab on the whiff punish from Stigmata, but Luma there to just save the day. And he doesn't want that Luma around anymore. It's gotten way too much mileage.
Can't blame him. We do have an offstage scenario here. Let's see if Scorch can benefit off of this.
Tried to catch him.
Okay, that's
what was that?
That was the Scorch special. He always tries to roll back at the edge to read standard get-up, but he does not find it that time against Stigmata.
And we have this really interesting play here. Scorch looking for anything to close out the stock. Just a strong hit. Just make it end. Stigmata setting up a wall of her own. Just saying, nah, you can stay right there, man. I'm gonna keep you away. Like you can play with the Luma.
Yeah, it's a different kind of L to hold.
I don't really wanna be out there. Ooh, trading coverage with that move, taking like 2% to close the stock.
You just see the strength of that jab. Just
like that option there.
Such an amazing option. Just
Scorch expecting an immediate get up, and him delaying it a bit. Just get some extra damage in. That's completely understandable.
Wow.
And Scorch deciding that, you know what? I don't want to play the rest of this game out. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
And in a big fat hurry to jump off that stage.
Completely acknowledging that at that point, Rosalina is never going to press forward in her life.
Well, we'll come
because why would she?
Occasionally going to move forward. If they get too close, you have to go to the side of the stage.
Exactly. You move forward when they move backward, and that's about it.
It's rough, man. He's looking between the stages, kind of at a loss for which one he wants to go to. He goes to Smashville again. He has platform camping. He goes to Town and City, and he dies incredibly early from up air. It's a rough life, man. I imagine that FD is banned, so Triplat maybe, but Triplat not looking hot. What? Oh, Stigmata.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Triplat's really good for Rosa, but it's also really good for Sonic, to be fair. Up or down throw.
I mean, typically
up air is a thing.
Yeah, typically as a Sonic player, if FD is banned, I know they often prefer Town and City, but then again, Rosalina also prefers Town and City. So
at this point, honestly, Dreamland probably would have been. I definitely want to go to Dreamland so he doesn't die early though.
Yeah,
it's rough, dude. I think this may have been his best pick because
probably the most neutral in the matchup.
Yep.
Other than Smashville, so he's gonna try his hand at it.
And here we see him just waiting for something, waiting for the Rosa to stop jabbing.
He's...
Oh, and he gets past.
23%. Nothing to scoff at.
Nope. This is enough percent for him to run to the other side of the stage and do nothing.
Huge stuff coming out. From,
gets caught by a jab. Takes like 4%. Like, that's the issue with the way Stigmata's playing it. Wow. He's going for small pokes when he's already behind by enough damage, and he has to start building it up.
Some borderline for glory stuff coming out from Stigmata as we see 2 rolls in a row.
His roll habit's getting a little bit spooky, but that being said, Scorch isn't really doing much about it. So,
yeah, don't fix what ain't broken.
And he's dead. That's why Sonic's like these stages. That was a true combo.
If I'm Rosalina in that scenario, I don't think I ever go up there. That's like
it is the death zone, man.
The It Clown waiting in like the storm drain. They all like,
hey kid, want a spring ride?
Yeah.
They all float up there. You'll float too. It's scary, man. It's terrifying. And this is a bad look for Stigmata here. Scorch can just sit on that top platform all day. And
Yep,
he's dead.
and again, he's dead.
That being said, Scorch is now one on that stage. That is DSR'd. Partial DSR'd out.
I don't even know if that was like the counter pick. That was just...
That's how it goes, man. That is a true thing with triplats. Gotta respect
I just don't know why you would go up there.
You know
what he's looking for. He's holding
I feel like
shield.
Dalton at that point was just like, you got me the first. Let me decide this.
Yeah,
Next
I
game.
guess.
These guys just like they lose their first stock. Like, all right, come on, speed it
Yeah,
up. Next game,
come on.
One stock game. So let's do
Moving
it.
on.
Town City. I don't know what he bans.
All right.
Both of them are just sick of platform shenanigans. They want nothing to do with it.
I could see that.
Town are gonna go to FD.
Yep.
It's so dumb.
That full jab doing 15%.
22%, man.
Yet
42.
these characters just doing bogus damage to each other. Talk about probably the two characters that do the most bogus damage off of like 2-hit combos in the game.
I'm just like 2 pieces of B&Bs.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. It's rough.
Nice forward air cancel grab.
Now we see that spring coming in. Waited for the spring there that time.
Yep.
But no spring
Smart
came.
stuff.
Scorch
Again,
really
Stigmata
commanding this.
leaving the ground a little bit too much.
And because of that, Scorch is commanding this match. Really
yeah,
landing what he needs
it's good if Sonic has already used his jump, but if he hasn't already used his jump, it's so easy for him to just get over you. Okay, I guess he was trying to call a roll on that pivot grab, but not finding it.
There's that forward air, man. That forward air is pretty spooky. Sonic's back air is probably scarier, though.
Yep.
Rosa looking for something. Maybe 2 up airs in a row could close out of stock.
Yep, that up smash is going to cover the landing. Reads the air dodge, but Spring gets him out to safety.
We'll see. Oh, good read on standard get up, but
It's a little hard to time.
yeah, he's going to mistime that. But neither one of them have walls to stock yet. So the way I look at it, this is an even game. Either one of them can close out the stock roughly at this point, so
Yep, but that back air.
just like that, it becomes heavily Scorch's favor now as Stigmata has to get through a wall.
Yep, crazy stuff there from Scorch, just calling that option.
I want to see Stigmata
I just want to
be a little more patient.
Yeah, I just
at
want to see
ledge.
him ledge trap.
Yeah, you don't have to be pushing buttons on ledge. You can actually wait and react to the option. They
Yeah,
give.
you can kind of
Like
just like
half
throw
time.
out jab one.
Yeah,
wait,
throw out
out
jab one, wait a little bit.
wait. Like,
But like he's committing really hard to an option before that even happens. Oh, I like this.
okay, so Luma's back
Get
now.
off stage, get that Luma. I don't agree with that option, and
I definitely don't agree with that option.
yeah, no,
I don't think
that's
Stigmata
gonna
agrees
shit
with
off
that
the
option
stage.
anymore.
That's pretty rough, man. Sonic taking game 2. Now that they're on FD and partial DSR, the way that works, it's now banning FD.
Yep.
Not Battlefield, which means whatever band he picks, or whatever stage gets picked next, he has a really good advantage there. As Stigmata would have to ban Battlefield's Dreamlands.
Yeah, the newest DSR set
pretty weird.
favors whoever wins the first pretty hard, I think.
It does. Unless you win on a counter pick. If you win on the counter pick, you get so much mileage off of it.
Yeah.
Because it just removes your good stages, unless the counter pick is your good stage.
Yep.
So, but we're going to go to Lilat. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like this stage. I hate the stage. I don't think the stage should be in the game.
Well, this
But
stage is...
it is a legal stage, and we can go there, and you need to learn it. So, Scorch and Stigmata both playing kind of weird right now.
They're kind of playing around the center
Yeah, they're
platform.
just kind of dancing around this platform together, and neither one of them really wants to overcommit.
Okay. Again, I don't know why Stigmata is like forcing these buttons. Like, he can kind of just wait there. Not really, wasn't really not the button pressing character.
And I don't agree necessarily with the stage. It's not a bad stage for him, but I don't like the idea of the stage. Like, I don't know what he's going for by going here.
I think he's going for platforms,
Ooh!
but
Spring.
no top platform.
I can see that. I can see that. Trap landings on Scorch, but don't get like
Don't get janked.
killed at 40.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
All right, so that down angled forward smash going to take care of Luma pretty well, but we are at even percent.
Nice stuff there.
That's more of what I'd like to see from Stigmata, is just sort of staying landed, or staying grounded. And
picking an option to beat out other options as they come.
Yep.
No, I wholeheartedly agree, and I think people have a very bad idea that they have to be pushing buttons at all time, even if their opponent isn't, and that can really put you in a dangerous spot in Smash 4.
Yep, you see, now he's playing
like
really
that.
intelligently.
That was
nice.
smart. Started doing those jabs, getting him in that habit of, all right, spin dash shield, and Stigmata just dashes in the middle of those and grabs him out of it.
Yep, especially once he's trapped in the corner there. There's not much that Scorch could have done there.
I like the down air option, but you gotta understand he is in home like frame 3 through like 10 or something dumb like that. So you gotta respect that he will be invulnerable for most of that update. At least the early parts of it.
Yes.
So if you're going for a low spike, it's probably not going to work.
So Scorch in that position again. Oh, I would have liked to see a neutral air there.
Jab,
You
jab,
can
there,
neutral
jab,
air.
jab, up till either one would have been really nice to see. Honestly, could have. No, I don't think it would kill.
Oh, no, not
but
forward
get him
tilt.
off stage.
God, it just sucks. If you're a Rosalina player, it sucks to watch your Luma get hit by like these weak moves and just die.
And that's just it, yeah.
Yeah. Now you just have to play like a...
Until you run across the stage.
Yeah.
So Rosa can fight without Luma, but it's a bad
Not
idea.
in this matchup.
Yeah.
Not in this matchup at all. You really need Luma as the back throw.
Back throw's not going to
Not
be just
gonna
yet.
take
Looking
it.
for a back air.
Ooh.
Kicked in the back of the head.
Yeah, smart play out of Scorch there.
That's some pretty rough stuff, man. Having to recover down a ledge. Now, I haven't seen any of these guys hold on to a stock after they lose their first one. They tend to throw it away pretty fast. Ooh, gonna catch him with a spin dash. Scorch really commanding the game right now, and as he should.
Yeah.
Stigmata has to approach him, and he's able to just get so much mileage off of that fact. I want to see. Ooh, no, it's spooky.
So, at this point, wow.
Nicely
All right, so
done. Closing out that
would've
stock,
been-
and not, honestly, not that much damage on him.
Yeah, so
This
good
is good
stuff
to
by
see. Look.
Stigmata staying in the game. This is his tournament stock right here. Let's see if he can make a comeback.
Oh, and I'm just watching this Luma just get juggled up and down. That Luma's having a bad day if I've ever seen one. And he might be dead. Stigmata screaming out no in anguish, honestly, as he gets grabbed by Sonic and almost brought into the blast zone.
Yeah, now Luma is dead here. This is a precarious situation to be in.
Every hit has to be very, very thought out. Otherwise,
Yes.
he will just lose this match.
So he did.
Oh, I like that.
Yes.
There, drag down to up tilt. Very, very slick stuff there.
Ooh,
and he's going
that's
to
death.
jump straight into that. Just big fat hurry to die, man.
Yeah, you can't really
I think
play
Stigmata,
like that.
I feel like every time he left the ground, he threw out that option. Like, if he wasn't juggling you with up airs or trying to spike you with down air, he was jumping in with a big old nair and just getting stuffed out.
Yeah, he kind of doesn't. He kind of was just committing a lot to those aerial options. I mean, for the most part.
And committing
know.
on ledge before the opponent picked an option. But, either way, good stuff from Stigmata, making it quite far in the bracket. And now we get to see the run back of Scorch and Schroeder. So
Yeah, let's see what see if Schroeder just starts off with Sheik. Let's see if he picks Cloud. Let's see if he picks Greninja. Yeah, let's see if he picks a character at all. He could pick random.
Schroeder, come on.
Schroeder playing PM. Schroeder playing Project Mayonnaise in the meantime.
it's good stuff, man. Oh, we can't say that on stream. Come on.
Oh, yeah. you're
Gimmer's
right.
going to ban us.
Yeah, no. Gimmer's
No.
gonna. The Gims always win, man. He's gonna down throw 9 us.
We're going to hop straight into this